I think some of my neighbors are still celebrating New Year's Eve. Today is the day that I'm going to be showing you my Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. This is the very last time. I'm going to lift this up, show you. This is the flip through that I've did this whole journal this whole year. There was several ladies in this. I don't know if there was any men or not, but this was a great collaboration. And first of all, let me say thank you, Patty, Life with Patty. This has been a fun journey for me. You know, I say I'm new to the art world. I've done little dabbles in lots of things many years. And this was a lot of things I've never done before. And I went to the challenge. My idea, and everybody could do it the way they wanted. So go back and check everybody's videos. Everyone's different. Some of these girls are just so beautiful in their artwork. And mine, I took it more to the idea I wanted to be a memory to my family. There's a lot of pictures and family pictures in it. So I'm going to see if I can turn this down and see how this is going to work. So stay with me. There's my beginning page. This was introductory. Now you're welcome to go back anytime and look at all these pages. And I have a story, a video about each one of those. You see, and always the glare is something to deal with here. And I can't get into each one of them. I'll be here all day. This was, what was the name of this one? Somehow I didn't write the name of this one in my drawing. This was wintertime. 2-page. This is our winters. This was quotes and scriptures. I had some of my family ask them, and I had all kinds of quotes and scriptures on this page. This was Sweethearts. Sweethearts, that's a little pocket with some special notes from my hubby, my wedding day, and my sister's wedding day, and several others. Scraps of paper. And you know how we always write notes on scraps of paper? Well, I pulled out a bunch of them. Even made a pocket over here to add more. Here. This was what makes me happy. And if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know a few of these things that make me happy. I haven't done these in a long time. I used to love to do those crypto ciphers. Have you ever tried them? Love my recliner, you know. This was buttons, and I took advantage of the buttons. And let's see, I got my numbers mixed up. This was rings, round circles, and I did a wedding ring, and there's our hands. This was a 2-page spread. This was my childhood home. I think it was green, the name of this. Oh yes, it was green. So I went and got a lot of green pictures. This was greeting cards. And I'm still doing, okay, this was a 1-page spread. I made a pocket, put some of my greeting cards in it. Even had a sweet card from my daughter here. Spring. Now, this was not part of our assigned one, but this was when my son had his 60th birthday. So I thought this would be a good place to put the memory. Most flowers, and I went through my albums and found wedding pictures of people's flowers, my loved ones' flowers. This was balloons, and my son-in-law had surprised his wife with a helium balloon ride. There we are with balloons. This was fabrics. I made little pictures, and actually on the video I have a picture of my little grandson, the little boy and girl here, with those outfits on. I made them. That was my replica. I think this was somebody that I didn't write the name of it down, but someone special to me, and I put my mom and dad. And this is pictures of my mom and dad. And this was tattoos. I drew this Tweety bird with a little help, and this is my hubby showing some of the tattoos he had on his arms. He was always sorry he got them. This was, I think, packages, food wrappers. So I took the liberty of using a few and making up a silly story. And if you read in there, you're going to read some of the names of some of the girls that have YouTube channels on here. And this one was music. Around my channel at all, you know, I love music, and we have a lot of music in our family. That's a little representation of that. Okay, this is the moon and the stars, and I think I might have sung a song on this video. Fly Me to the Moon? Yes, I did. I was playing the piano in the background. This was definitely different for me. And that's my granddaughter. She just turned 11. There she was as a little teeny girl, and there she is. Actually, that's probably a year ago now. This is most embarrassing moments. Oh, Red. And I think, I don't know, the whole title was Red with embarrassing, but Red. Okay, I can't remember the whole title, but there is the picture, and I have little stories about different ones that was very embarrassing. Those picnics, and I did my hand at painting a tree. Pictures, and that little plaid, I made a little plaid cloth. That's my hubby and I, actually, on the day we got married. I cut little pictures out of it. Little pocket with some more picnic times in it. This is vintage. So that's my mom and dad. Actually, that's my mom and dad's wedding picture. And there we are. I'm that baby in the arms of my sister Barbara. I think this was Red, White, and Blue, or 4th of July. This is one of our celebrations that we used to have at Caribou. And this is my butterfly page. That's a picture I colored, so I went ahead and put that. And I colored those butterflies and glued them in also. This is Disney memories, and that's tickets of one time when the kids were little. We went to Disneyland. There's a little Disney book. Let me see if I can get the picture of these guys in it. That's Gail and Gordon. Here's my toothbrush and toothpick. Okay, that was a fun one. See all of our black tongues with blueberries. We'd ate blackberries at Fort Bragg. Fun memories. Okay, this is, what was the name of this one? Oh, napkins. I found a napkin in my book that was 64-year-old napkin. Or right around that time. And there is, and of course I have a story to all of these. This was, travel. This was one of the times I went to Minnesota and went to the Mall of America, and this Soul Daddy had a restaurant. He had won one of those cooking shows. Here's feathers. Here's feathers. Some of these are stickers. There's my little verse I found about feathers, and these are feathers from my yard. I glued them on. And this is sweets. Lots of sweet cookies and candies and stories about that. This is woodland animals, and that bear was actually across on Caribou. And I had another girl take my camera and take a picture of that. It was across the river, and we blew it up, and I have a picture on my wall. Actually, this is the one from the wall. Okay, here is movies and Cinemax, and I remember the first movie that I went to at a theater, and here it is. I drew the popcorn and soda pop. This was yarn, and I crocheted that, and crocheted that little doll, I guess you'd call it, and I named him Spinyo, and there's a story about him there. This is my friends, some of my friends. That's my childhood friend. She still lives close by me, and we talk on the phone. Once in a while, I drop in and see her. She just turned 80 on her birthday, Christmas Day. Was magazines, and the title was the magazines. So I made a pocket with this one and put my grandson, Caleb. He was in this magazine. There's an article about him in this Charisma magazine. Here's my ocean page. We used to go to Fort Bragg quite often, every year, or if we didn't go to the mountains, we went to the ocean. This was some of the grandkids playing in the sand. They're all grown up. Here is the fall picture. This was many years ago. We have a wonderful pumpkin farm close by us, and this is fall. So I always think of pumpkins, and there's my hubby. There's the leaves. And this one was mail. So I made some little envelopes, and this is a piece of mail. Oh, this is my granddaughter. Whoops. My granddaughter, she made this. I don't think they mailed it in the mail. Oh my goodness, that was a long old time ago. Wonderful memories here. Here's lace. I looked through my pictures to try to find pictures of lace, and there's what I came up with. There it is. Pieces of lace and family members that had lace. And here's Halloween. That's another one of our wonderful, our pumpkin farm close by. That was a pretty normal thing for us to go to the pumpkin farm. Schools still go there. This is foliage, and I took some pictures from a magazine there, and then those at the bottom. I always love this one on the bottom left. That's my family, and we had some wonderful trees in our yard. And this is some of our favorite animals. We've had some. There's my niece and one of her doggies, and you can see our dog. One of them, two of them, different ones. Here's the splatter one, and I had fun with that page too. I splattered. That was splattered, was it tea or coffee? Splattered coffee, I believe it was, on this page. There I am standing in the cup. Thankful. I made a little pocket with little notes of being thankful. There's all kinds of notes in there of being thankful. This was glitter. And I looked for pictures to find pictures with glitter and bling on it. I didn't find so much. So that is some glitter that I glued around there and got a little glitter on the page. And okay, and here is, and I hear my heater is just coming on, so I'm going to finish this up. This was crayons, so I drew pictures of the bodies, and that's my mom and dad. Okay, Here's my gingerbread page, and that was fun. I made a pocket, and I wrote a story about the gingerbread, and I sewed this. I made this little gingerbread. Bubbles. Oh my goodness, this was one fun one. That surprised me. I set it up. I made this bubble solution, set it up, and it really worked. I had a bubble that long. Can you just believe it? Here is my very last one. That's the end. It's saying goodbye to a lot of things, including my dad and mom's fruit house garage. Okay, and there's a little story about each, and at the end I wrote, this was my Artisan Journal 2024, made, and hosted by Life with Patty, made with love, memories, and inspiration. Love, Mom, Grandma, and great-grandma, and there's my YouTube channel. And there's the dates. And let your light shine. And the Lord has done amazing things. Yes, He has. I want to thank you, Patty, for this wonderful chance to do this. Now, I'm not going to join in next time. It's an awesome collaboration, but I can't see myself doing this again and going through my album again. I will find something else. But in the meantime, it's not stopping. Go over and check. Kiki is going to host it this time, and she's an awesome creator. You will find her very pleasant and wonderful. She's a sweet lady, and I will leave her link in this, and I look forward to seeing you every time. I pray God blesses you. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. Go make some memories today. The end.